Not because you are making sounds in English quickly doesn't mean that your English is improving. It is not because you finally start making some sounds in English language like an American doesn't mean that you are improving in your English learning journey. When students start the classes with me for the first time, I ask them, when will you know that your English is getting better? They tell me boldly, I will know my English is getting better when I will start speaking. Well, okay, you're right. But I want to tell you that you are seeing the thing the wrong way. As linguist and trainer, I know that the improvement of a language is not measured in the speaking of it. The improvement of a language is measured by your capacity to read, listen, and understand. Not talking, not making sounds, but reading, listening, and understanding. Why? Naturally speaking, a human being cannot write if he cannot read. A person cannot speak if he cannot listen. If a person does not listen and read, he will not be good at speaking. You agree with me? The other reason is that the purpose for learning a language is not talking, is not parroting, it is not mimicking someone else's words or regurgitating someone else's ideas outside. The purpose of learning a language is to communicate with that language, which is a tool. You give me an information, I process it, and I tell you what I get back from it. It's not that you give me an information, I repeat it back to you. When we see children, for example, in our community, most of us, we think that a child is intelligent when he's talking quickly and fast. When at 2 years old, the child is talking everywhere. He's yakking and squeaking all the time. It is not the child that is talking fast that is intelligent. Talking is not a sign of intelligence. Anybody can talk. I believe deep down in my soul that a child is intelligent when his capacity to listen and understand is growing. The same goes with a person who comes to learn a language. Before you start the training, check whether you were able to understand the information you were receiving first. You want to improve in the language? Read and listen. Read and listen. I want to tell you something based upon my own personal experience and the experience of many of my students. The day you begin to read in any language, you become dangerous. You become deadly. When you take the floor and you read very well critically, not passively, but you read critically and you see what the author is saying in the best way, you become dangerous, unstoppable. So the improvement of your English is in your reading, listening, and understanding, not talking. But when you do those three things, when you take the floor, you don't talk because you have to talk, or you speak because you have something to say. And when you say something that you already have, you make sense. People listen to you and they pay attention to you. My name is Appolinaire KEKERE. I'm a teacher of Pragmatic spoken English.